Hi, my name is Billy Graham Jr.
When I was growing up, everybody thought I was going to be an actor. They're like, you're funny, you should go be an actor. I was like, I can't be an actor, can you see? What is my purpose? If you're like me, I lost my purpose. I didn't know who I was. I let society put me in a box. I don't want you to be in the box anymore. Because you and you only are the one carbon copy. There is no other you. So how can you be in a box if it's only one you? So you need to steal your power back. Because we gave it to somebody. I want you to say, steal your power back. Steal your power back.
Mr. Graham said, I am an original, I'm not a photocopy.
You are where it begins. It begins with you and only you. You are the director. You are the author of this book. Nobody should be writing your life story. You are the winner. See, a lot of us, we get caught up in wondering when we're supposed to do something, why we're supposed to do something, where we're supposed to begin. But I'm telling you, you are the author of your book, and that's all that matters.
My time here in Kenya has been amazing. Everybody has welcomed us with open arms ever since we landed. Nothing but hospitality, nothing but family. We felt like we were home.
What's up, what's up, what's up? And welcome to the Billy Graham Jr. TV show. Now, I want to thank you all for tuning in. It's amazing to have you. And man, I got a special guest for you tonight. As you know, we always have a special guest, but it seems like every week it just keeps coming more and more. I keep getting more guests, and it's like, I gotta let the people meet these amazing individuals. So the man that I'm bringing up to you now, he hails from Dayton, Ohio. He currently resides in Atlanta, Georgia. He's been in the travel business for 6 years, and man, I know he is about to drop some nuggets for you today. I can't hold you. I gotta let you meet him. Let him show you what he does. Talk about how you can live in your purpose doing what he does, or live in your purpose using his services. So I bring you none other than the amazing man, Ben Jackson, the travel coach. Ben, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Mr. Graham, how you doing tonight, sir? How are you doing?
I want to say I'm doing amazing, but as I'm looking from the background and looking at all the people tuning in, from my boy Malvo, what's up? We miss you, man. Mom's in the building. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. But it looked like, if I'm not mistaken, you sitting outside on is that a balcony? Oh, man.
Yeah, so I'm sitting outside on a balcony, and in the background that would be Cancun, Mexico.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
That would be Cancun, Mexico in the background.
So I'm going to ask you some questions about that, but you live with us. I just told everybody you from Atlanta, Georgia, thinking we in Atlanta, Georgia, and you sitting on the balcony in Cancun.
Sitting in the balcony, master suite, the pyramid of Grand Oasis.
Hold on, time out. You said master suite. We got some stuff to get into, but I got a question, because people, is there a way? Is it possible for you to give us a quick tour of that master suite? Everybody, I ain't had the pleasure of being running around in the master suite.
Okay, we're gonna give you a quick tour. Got a little housekeeping going on, but that is not gonna matter. As you can see, we got the little curtains out here. Oh, that's the bed.
Oh man, there you got little curtains.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Got room, 24-hour room service, Bill. 24 hours.
24 hours. Man, when I go places, they come check my room in the morning and try to knock on the door to kick me out to clean the
Nah,
sheets.
all right. The room. That's the first. That's the first bathroom.
Did you say first bathroom?
First.
So that implies it's another bathroom. Man.
First. That's the first. I'm trying to find the lights. Oh, here they are. Sorry.
Are you good?
Oops. Then you got a little living area right here that I hope y'all can see.
Man.
Little living area. TV on the wall. Oh, man, I mean, this room is just. I mean, you see the wind blowing. You see the curtains blowing, man.
Man.
You see the curtains. You see the curtains. I mean, it is 80 degrees.
Oh, so you're going to tease us with the temperature because I got people like my boy, Ernest Ursa, up there in Minot, North Dakota, where it's 1 degree.
Yeah, I know, And then here's a jacuzzi bathtub.
Oh, man.
Marble shower.
So you just upped. I'm thinking you in Atlanta. You not upped and hopped on the plane and went to Cancun. Was it for any special occasion?
No, man. No special occasion at all. This is what we call a familiarization trip. So we call it a fam trip for short. And what that means is resorts like this will take people like me who own their own travel franchise, and you'll be able to come for pennies on the dollar because you would be absolutely upset if I told you how much this room costs.
You not said that. You're not going to talk past that. Before we get in, we want to welcome Elizabeth. She's all the way from Santiago de Chile. Welcome, Elizabeth. We're happy you're here. And Ernest Usher, he's joining in. But you were about to go with telling us how you weren't going to tell us the price, but no. The viewers that are tuning in, we don't leave no secrets. Because somebody out there that might be thinking, I might want to be a travel coach, a travel agent. Nah, you got to tell them the perks. We got to know the perks, Ben. How much? Ernest wants to know how much, Ben.
Ernest, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. I might get in a little trouble, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all ready?
Your secret's safe with us.
Y'all ready? And don't tell me y'all not gonna believe this, but y'all not gonna believe this. But Billy. This room was $70 a night.
How is what?
70.
So basically, the room is free. You in a suite, brother. You showed me 2 bathrooms, a living area, a bedroom. Like I've stayed in a suite from time to time. That was when doing some special stuff, special occasion. But $70 a night, and you got 24-hour housekeeping in that cleaning room while you on about. Man, quit.
Oh, and don't forget, I got 24-hour. Order food, drinks. I don't have to go down to the 15 restaurants, the casino, the 5 swim up bars. I don't even, if I don't want to, but I am, because that's just.
And this is a trip just out the blue at a resort, a fam trip. Now we got to go to the question because you said who owns their own travel business. Yep. Please tell us, how did you get into the travel business? What got you going there?
Billy, I'm gonna tell you. 6 years ago, man, my 9 to 5, which my business is going to retire me from in just a few years. I had just got laid off, and the lady that got me started, man, to be perfectly honest, I really was looking for tax benefits. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for a legitimate way to beat Uncle Sam. I wasn't looking to really travel. I wasn't looking to create a residual income stream. I was looking for a legitimate way to get some tax breaks and beat Uncle Sam. Because I work in human resources, so I know the first 2 hours of every day that we work is devoted to paying taxes. So I'm like, because Uncle Sam is no uncle and nobody.
Hold on. You just said something I don't want you to talk past. So people work 8+ hours a day. and you say the first 2 hours, they're not even working for their money. They're working for Uncle Sam.
They're working for Uncle Sam.
Now, I don't know if anybody has paid attention to these. You're going to have to go back and watch the episodes. They're on YouTube, Billy Graham Jr. TV 2.0. But we've talked about taxes. We've heard other business owners talk about how the tax breaks happen. We all talk about taxes. We don't really like to pay them, but that's the world we live in. We have to pay it. It's taxes. They're due. Every business owner we've talked to include tonight with Ben, he said the tax breaks. But Ben broke it down and told us that the first 2 hours of your day, you are basically paying Uncle Sam back. You have to keep that in mind. Now, don't get me wrong. The whole purpose of this show, we're not telling you to leave your 9 to 5.
No.
Because some people, your purpose is a 9 to 5. A good example, I have a great friend that's like a sister. She delivers babies. She just got through graduating and getting everything done. I'm so proud of her. Her family's proud of her. But she works in the hospital. That's a 9 to 5. But it's bringing life into this world. Then you have somebody like my wife who owns a daycare and helps foster kids. You don't have to leave your 9 to 5 to live in your purpose. But if you're questioning if you're living in your purpose, if you're living, enjoying your life, if you're happy with giving those first 2 hours of your day to Uncle Sam, then you might reevaluate who you are the same way that Ben did 6 years ago. Because look at him now. He's in a resort paying $70 a night, which I'm going to have to talk to you and figure that out. But what was it? Because you said Uncle Sam, but what was it that drove you? Because you could have picked a lot of different things. You said the job you could have retired from. What drove you to go the route for travel? Because you said travel coach. I want to dive into that in a little bit, but what drove you to go towards a travel coach?
Because, man, travel. So a few things. Travel, number one, travel is the only thing we buy that actually makes us richer and enriches our lives, right? Because what? I'm here in Mexico. I just watched a Mayan fire show down in the hotel lobby. That's on my Facebook Live right now, right? So all of these things, all the different language, like I'm going to see the Mayan ruins tomorrow. So all of these things, travel enriches our culture. The other thing, I don't have to sell you on coming to a all-inclusive 5-star resort, right? Do I have to sell you to come here? Do I have to sell you to stay in a suite?
You really don't. You don't have to, especially $70. You don't have to sell me on nothing to stay in a suite.
Right? I don't have to talk to you about that, right? I don't have to change your buying habits. I don't have to do any of that.
Wow.
Right? So, and I never disrespect anyone who is in a home-based business that's product-based, whether it's, health and wellness, what have you. But for me, I'm like, I can travel the world on pennies on the dollar, write it off on my taxes, get paid for it, help others do the same, and earn residual income. I said, that just makes too much sense.
And hey, if it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense.
Right.
And you put it the best way, because as you just stated, it's to help others and it's also enriching you as well. But we had somebody ask, and it came from Mark, what do you think about the travel agencies that are done on like the multi-level organization level? Like they're the big people, the big ones, versus the people like you that are starting out and making your own business?
Well, I will tell you, I will let you in on a little secret. My host travel agency is attached to a network marketing company.
Okay. And how does that work for you?
Oh man, I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. So, Billy, I get to earn 7 streams of residual income on the network marketing side, earn travel commissions, have 2 businesses in one. So I get to live the best world, right? So I have teams in the UK, I have teams here in Mexico, but not in Cancun. I have teams in Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. So imagine being able to impact the lives of others through travel, man. and then teaching them to do the same, right? So I can give you a real quick example. In my hometown, I have a couple that's on my team. I'm from Dayton, as you stated, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. Man, they had never been outside of Montgomery County. That's where Dayton is. They had never been to Cincinnati, which is like 35, 40 minutes now, I-75.
Wow.
I introduced them to this business. They went on their honeymoon. The first time either one of them had been on a plane, went on a honeymoon to Vegas. Now they're earning residual income, and I don't even know where they're at right now, to be perfectly honest. Because they were like, they heard about this trip too late, and they were like, Ben, we're already going to be gone. So I don't know where they're at right now.
So I don't know if everybody caught that. Ben just gave you the biggest life hack in the world that so many people don't know about. You have to get outside of the city, the state, the country you stay in. Because we hear it all the time, generational wealth. And a lot of us attribute that to money. But if you haven't realized, Ben just told you wealth can mean so many different things. Don't let society tell you what your version of wealth is. Right now, Ben is getting generational wealth through what? Culture, through traveling. And he's helping others. And it builds a residual income at the same time. So take that, and it doesn't have to be travel. I don't want anybody to misconstrue that. When you have a purpose, as Ben says, like, you don't have to talk nobody into being to go and travel and see the world. You don't have to talk anybody to go into a resort. When it's your gift and you're living in your purpose, people already want what you have. You don't have to try to talk them into taking it. Yes, some want different things, but there's somebody out there that wants your gift the same way they want Ben's, the travel coach. Now, I have a question, Ben.
God, love it.
What's the difference between a travel coach and a travel agent?
Billy, I was wondering when you would get that. Okay, when you would get to that. Okay, so let's kind of break it down a little bit. So what does a travel agent do? So they're going to design a trip, right? They're going to book a trip for you. They're going to put you on a plane, a train, an automobile, wherever, send you someplace nice, right? But what are they not going to do? Are they going to teach you about traveling, teach you how to live, right? Live on purpose through travel. Are they going to teach you how to travel as an insider, right? Because I'm not going to keep this a secret, right?
Wow. Yes.
Right. I'm not going to keep how I'm in this room for pennies on the dollar a secret, right?
Yeah.
But then I'm going to show you how to do that, right? But then I'm also going to help you personally develop, right? So our team, we just got reading a book called The Power of Focus, right? So my team and some of my leaders, we're going to start reading the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, right? Because when you come into an organization such as ours, you have to be prepared to lead, whether it's just one other person or if it's thousands. You need to be able to know how to lead a team, right? So I'm going to coach, train, and develop you on how to do those things. And I'm going to coach, train, and develop you on how to put together the best trips, whether it's groups, whether it's a solo trip, a girl's trip, a guy's trip, whatever. I'm going to show you how to use the best vendors to get the best bang for your buck for your clients.
Wow. I never knew that, because we talk about coaches a lot. And before I go any further, thank you, Brother Mike Freeland, my brother, Dr. Michael Freeland. He says, great show. You dropping valuable information. My boy, Tim Roberson, he's telling you this is what's up. Great content. They're feeling what you're saying. You even got Sherry all the way in Beverly Hills loving what you're saying, because you put it so elegantly. A coach is somebody that's going to help you get to the next level of your life, whatever that may be. But in the sense of being a travel coach, he's not going to just be a travel agent and take your money. He's going to show you how to go on these trips and live this life where you're making residual income, helping others as you live in your purpose. Your purpose may be, I want to see the world, but you have no way of knowing how. Ben is here for you. And so, because we have people jumping in and out, Ben, real quick, can you tell people, so just in case somebody has to go or can't last at the end of the show, how can they get in touch with you so that they can use your services?
They can get in touch with me several ways. Instagram, Ben the Travel Coach. Facebook, Ben the Travel Coach, Ben Jackson the Travel Coach, excuse me. Email traveloasis41@gmail.com. You can call me. I'm going to give you my phone number. I do not care. I get phone calls all the time. 678-381-3725. So email me, DM me. It does not matter. Hey, I want you guys, I want everyone out here. We all need to be on the balcony. We need to be shutting this place down.
So, Ben, you don't know, just by what you just said, you're not just a travel coach. You are Ben Jackson, the servant travel coach. He's here to serve you. And we all know about servant leaders, and we know how serving where it's about giving back to others. Ben is here to explain to you how to get into that. So could you tell me, I know you can't go, we don't, because we tried to go in all the details. I know we'll be talking for hours. Can you give all the viewers a quick snippet of how a servant travel coaches yourself and who they can aspire to be? How can they get involved into doing it? Like take us from not just booking, but how can they get involved in becoming a travel coach themselves?
Simply, partner with me. I'm gonna tell you, Billy, our business opportunity is $200 one time, $60 a month is your monthly overhead. That's $2 a day. That's 8 quarters. That's probably stuck in your couch somewhere, right? Okay. That's $2 a day, $60 a month to be in partnership in the world's largest industry, where you're going to have training, coaching, development, not only, through our corporate team, but also myself. I do team calls just all the time. My team probably gets tired of me. But we have great stuff. Like we have a reading room every morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's led by, one of our top income earners, who is a phenomenal, mighty woman of God. Her name is Pastor Fern Sapp. And, and the great thing is, Billy, the relationship that we have with our founder, who is a documented multimillionaire, to be able to sit next, to have access, man. And a lot of times that's what we don't have. We don't have access to 6 and 7 figure income earners to show you the way to get that type of money if that's what you want. Or you can be like one of the ladies on my team who said, Ben, I just need an extra $500 a month. I want to take my car note off the table, and I want to travel like a rock star. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. And it's really, really simple to do. Once you get started with us, you will be up and going literally in 7 minutes, because that's about how long it takes to sign you up.
Now, you already had me sold. You probably had a bunch of us sold. But as soon as you said the leader that shows up every day in y'all's calls was a woman of God, that was all I needed to hear. Because God is not in the filling business. I promise you. Your purpose is already lined up for you. And there's people out there, because I tell you all the time, you show me your network, I'll show you your net worth. And by joining Ben and his team, you're going to be included in a network that's going to increase your net worth. And I'm not just talking financially. I'm talking about being able to culturally travel, see the world. And I know y'all are understanding this, because Raven is out there talking about, I know that's right. See, you dropping nuggets, man.
And Billy, I want to add something else. Not only the travel, enriching your life that way, man, the relationships. You said the key thing is that your network equals your net worth. I want everyone out there to know and understand that you are going to be like the 5 people closest to you. So what does that mean?
Say that again.
You are going to be like the 5 people closest to you. So guess what? If you hang around and excuse me, but if you hang around 5 broke people, guess what you're going to be?
The 6 broke people.
You're going to be the 6th broke person, and all y'all going to be sitting up there talking about, man, I can't afford it. I can't do this. I can't do that. See, I hang around 6 and 7 figure income earners, right? That is my network, right? I'm an only child, but because of this business, I inherited 4 sisters and a big brother, right? And guess what? They're at my house in Atlanta right now. Couldn't come because they have family obligations in Atlanta, but they're in my house right now. They have a key to my house, right? And Billy, 6 years ago, I didn't know them from Adam, but they are staying in my house. I'm in Cancun. They're leaving Sunday. It's relationships. These young ladies, when I was down and out, sick as a dog, they came and took care of me. So it's relationships, and you can't put a value, you can't put a monetary value on that.
Ooh, you just said it, man. If you don't value your value, then your value is not valuable at all. And what you hit on with those relationships, and yes, I'm right there with you, Raven. Get rid of the people that don't want to be like you. And it's not about the riches, as my boy Tim said, it's about the relationships. Because you want to be, which person do you want to be? Do you want to be the 6th person that's in the circle that's broke, or the 6th person in the circle that's rich in your riches that you, based off your relationship? Because you got to understand, people, we talk about leaving your city, your town, your block, as Mama Boss says it, your block, your country, your state. You can't do that sometimes based on the people that are in your circle. And I want you to understand something about your gift, your purpose, your life. Everybody that's with you right now is not supposed to go with you. Let me repeat that again. Everybody that's starting that's with you right now are not necessarily the people that are meant to go with you. Everybody has a reason and everybody has a season. And some of those people are only there for the winter, and y'all are carrying them through the summer and the spring and the fall. Everybody's not supposed to go with you. And it's not a negative thing. It's not a bad thing. But sometimes God's elevate us all at different levels. Because if that was the case, Ben's friends would be in Cancun with him. They couldn't go. Not that they weren't able to financially, but they couldn't go because of obligations. But do you see what I said about your network and your net worth? Ben allowed God to push him to live in his purpose, so that he not only opened doors for Ben, he gave Ben the keys to hand to somebody else to not just open doors, but open the doors to his house. But that's a whole nother story. Don't let me go down that loud because I'll get to preaching in a minute. But I got to know, Ben.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Even though you went into the travel business, travel coaching, what about you lined up for you to let you know that this was your purpose, this was your gift?
Billy, I'm going to tell you, I've led teams my whole life, whether it was in basketball, whether it was in the Army, on that 9 to 5, led teams of HR professionals. But man, this is so uniquely different because when you watch people personally grow, the person that one of the people at my house, Chiquita Code, Billy, 5 years ago, would never, ever in her life stand up in front of a room and talk to people. She would rather probably lose her life at that point in time than get up in a room and talk with people. Billy, today, she is doing presentations for our business overview.
Wow.
That is what pushed me, because God told me, he said, Ben, you can influence and help people to grow in other ways. And to see her get out of her comfort zone, and now She still gets a little nervous, but you wouldn't even tell her. She's up there. She's in the presentation. She's having fun. She, we have a little part where we're talking about sending people on a golf trip, and she's, talking like she's at the Masters. I mean, you're talking about totally transforming. So, what you said, it's not, all about money. I mean, yes, we are in business, so our bottom line, every business is in, we have to make a profit. But man, when you see someone transform like that from never, wouldn't even come up and introduce me, right? Wouldn't introduce me, right? Wouldn't bring me up to do the presentation.
Oh,
Okay. Now she is doing it.
man, I couldn't agree more. Because Ron, thank you for tuning in, brother. Ron just said you preaching, man, and I can't lie, because you said getting in front of people, you couldn't have paid her to do it. Like, what people don't understand, the top 2 fears in the world are fear of death and public speaking. Those are the top 2 fears that everybody has: public speaking and death. Death, we know it's coming. You can fear it all you want to, but you have to know that you have to start getting comfortable being uncomfortable. And that's what she did. And that's how she was able to go through and get on that stage. But it was also because what? Somebody like Ben was there to coach her. Travel coach can mean anything. There's many destinations that we're trying to get to. It could be overseas. Your destination could be getting on that stage. Your destination could just be you figuring out what your purpose is. Because what I want everybody to understand, because Ben talked about the military, he talked about what she went through trying to get on the stage and do it and being able to speak now for the company. I want people to stop saying, oh man, I'm going through so much. Because that's what we always say. I'm going through this, and that's why I can't do this and that. You're not going through anything. I want to let you know right now, you're not going through anything. You don't go through anything. Things go through you. Let me repeat that. You're not going through anything because things go through you. If that was the case, when you went through something that was hard, God will end your life right then. That's just some other lesson and obstacle going through you to set you up for the bigger success. That thing that Ben's friend was going through, that was going to get on that stage, she let it go through her, and now she can stand on that stage. Because it's not what you go through, it's what you grow from that grows through you. Let me repeat that again. It's not what you go through, it's what grows from going through you. And so, Ben, you touched on the growth factor. Since you've been in this industry, how many people can you say, because you got this team, how can you say the team has not only grown just by the numbers of the people, but financially, the success? How is everything growing with everybody that's joining up with your team?
Billy, we got people earning $500 a month. We got people that are in the that are like myself. They're in the comma club.
I love that. The what club?
Comma club.
I need to add about 2 or 3 to myself.
Okay. So that means your monthly residual income has a comma in it. We're not going to even say where, but it has a comma in it attached to a couple of zeros or more, right? Okay. So financially, the team is doing well because they want it, right? And the thing that you just said right? Life is always going to happen.
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to keep making excuses? And I tell my team, Billy, I said, I don't take excuses because I don't make any. So I don't get to take yours. And some people are like, Ben, that's harsh. I'm like, no.
I said, say that again, Ben. Say that again for them. They didn't hear you.
I said, I don't accept excuses because I don't make excuses. So I don't get to take your excuses. Ben, I couldn't get on the team call because don't tell me why. Just you couldn't get on the team call. That's all I need to know. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And have a good day. And some people are like, Ben, that's harsh. No. If you want it, the founder of our company launched this business. His son was dying. His son, Donald Bradley and Mrs. Bradley, they launched Planet Marketing from their son's deathbed. They were taking 12-hour shifts.
Wow.
8 a.m., right, to 8 p, 8 p to 8, right, and launch. And she told him, launch this business. It's going to change lives. So 6 years later, 72,000 people, 21 different countries, we've changed a few lives.
Yes, you have.
We've changed a few lives. And I tell my team, what are you going to say to me?
Well, they're not giving you no excuse.
Oh no, they try still, but they try still. But I just, because
Man, you got
success, man, success.
you just said it right there. You have to want the success, and tell the founders. I can't speak for. I'm speaking for everybody. Tell the founders that we are sending our love and prayers to them. That we appreciate them for everything that they are doing, also, and that they have done with the starting the launch of the company, everything that their family has endured. But I want everybody to understand what Ben is explaining. Remember, I told you the top two fears that everybody has is death and public speaking. You might not have to be in public speaking ever in your life. You might not have to. You just communicate with your friends. But death is inevitable. And you cannot, I know it's a sad moment, but you got to understand that God doesn't put you through anything that he knows you can't handle. If he would, then everybody would have the exact same problems, the exact same issues. And you can make it through anything, but you have to want it. I'm not saying neglect family, friends, and loved ones, but at some point in time, you have to look at yourself and say, I want this because I have to do it. Why? Remember, I told you why in the book, Gift Seeker, Living Your Purpose. Got to go get it. You have to know why you're doing something, because at the end of the day, all we're doing, I've been guilty of it just like everybody else. We're making excuses. We have to want it more than the excuse that we're making for ourselves, because let's be honest, as Ben says it, I don't want your excuses because I can't do nothing with them. But we are gladly taking on the excuses and responsibilities of others and putting it on our back. We're letting somebody else's problems become our problems. It sounds like you want other people's problems more than you want to live in your purpose, using your gift to elevate not just yourself, but others, so you can be like Ben, sitting in Cancun on the balcony of a resort. You choose. It's going to be hard either way. It's going to be hard to struggle, or it's going to be hard to go after the success you want. Either way it goes, it's going to be hard. Which hard do you want? All I know is I prefer the hard way. I'm sitting on the balcony with my family running around having fun. I gave my keys to somebody else to live in my house. I want to be like Ben when I grew up. Nobody ever said. You normally hear me want to be like Mike. I want to be like Ben. But no, seriously, though, on another note, Ben, on a whole nother note. Because you said a couple things that I want to tie back into, because you talk about the coaching, and I try to explain something to people about leadership. You told me about your time in the military. Can you give us your thoughts on what a leader is?
So there's a term, and I'm sure you're familiar with it. There's different types of leadership, but transformational leadership is what I key in on. Right. So transformational leadership is going to be someone that's going to stimulate you intellectually. They're going to inspire you, because we don't motivate you. I can't motivate you, right? Because motivation comes from within, right? But I can help to inspire you, right? And I can give you that individualized coaching plan that's going to help you to obtain whatever success looks like for you, and to help you get to your end zone, right? Because everyone's end zone is different. So,
yes.
Okay, my end zone is 6-figure income earner, and in 2024, Ben is done with corporate America, right? But that's not my final end zone, right? That's just the no more 9 to 5, no more of that grind. Right now, it's just flat. We helping people all day, every day.
Yeah. That's you putting your scoreboard up a little bit.
Right. That's, and then the next end zone after that is going to be $250,000, $500,000, $1 million a year, and we gonna take it and keep going and going and going. Right? Because the more people you help, the more you get what you want by default. And that's what people have to understand. Help people, and you are going to get whatever it is that you are seeking by the number of people that you help and impact. Right? Because it can't just be about you. Because I tell people all the time when they come into our business, when they come into my team specifically, your business is not about you. Your business is about that single mother out there who's looking for something, that lost her job during the pandemic, couldn't work during the pandemic because her small children at home, and she's looking for something.
Whew.
And you have it, and you had a vehicle for her.
Whew.
You just got to give her the key.
Oh, man. Man, you dropping nuggets, and I'm not letting nobody pass that up. He's basically telling you what we try to say every episode. You have a gift. People need your gift. It's going to help elevate others. Your gift is not meant for you to keep to yourself. That's why they call it a gift. Right. I've never seen the people say, I bought a gift and they all mine. You buy, we're in Christmas time. Everybody's Christmas shopping for gifts to give away. You have a gift inside of you that is ready to be given away year round. And somebody somewhere is waiting on it, but you're keeping it to yourself. And you need to share it with others. Man, because you said you hit on some things. And I was keeping this to myself, but I'm one of those people, if I try to talk to different amazing people like you on the show and I dig and dig and dig and I want you to share with the people, I have to share as well. Because of the simple fact, you cannot take, I don't believe in taking this stuff to the grave with you. God can call me home any day. So I have to say it just in the fact, because you talked about transformative leadership. You talked about inspiring. You talked about motivating. In so many ways, without even saying it, by you trying to help elevate others, you're trying to empower them. Now, everybody on this show knows my acronym is NOW. No opportunity wasted. Everybody knows about the Gift Seeker book. I got one for you in the mail, Ben. Living your purpose. But what they don't realize, as we talk to different people on this show, and some people in my life are going to kill me because I'm letting the cat out the bag, I realized that we talk about gifts, we talk about purpose, but we were missing a piece that others don't get a chance to understand. And you've been touching on that all night, Ben, when you talked about transforming, inspiring, motivating, and you even, in so many ways, without using the exact word, empowering others. And that led me to realize that I need to keep sharing like you're sharing. That's why the next book that's being written is Mind Your Vision, Time to Focus. And that time stands for transform, inspire, motivate, and empower. Because what did Ben say? You have to want it. And people want this success, Ben, but they don't know how to get it. And I realized why, and I'm not the first one who probably thought of this. I realized, just like you did, we can't get it because people say, mind the business that pays you, but not just minding your business. We're not minding our vision. And Ben has told you tonight, stop focusing on other people's problems. Don't take that on. You need to mind your own vision for yourself. And that's why Ben, when he was in the 9 to 5, realized his vision didn't have him right there. His vision took him to not a place just to take care of himself, but teach and elevate others. Now, Ben, when we talk about elevation, I have a great mentor that's very good, Dr. Ruben West, The Art of Elevation. That's his biggest thing. Can you please drop a nugget to everybody that's out there? Because we got our good friend, my brother, Corey Fox, tuning in. Can you drop a nugget to help people understand how to elevate not just themselves, but to elevate others?
You got to pull them up You have to share. And, you know, we don't give handouts. We give I'm going to give you a handout.
Hold on, say it again, Ben.
Okay. I'm not going to give you a handout. I had a lady the other day, Ben, can you pay for me to join your business? No, because then it's my business.
Exactly.
Right? Then it's my business. It's not your business. It's my business. You don't have any skin in the game. You don't have anything vested. But I promise you, when you partner with me, you're going to get 110% of me, because when you partner with me, I take that personally. You are now a part of my family. And if you're a part of my family, then you get everything from me. So in order for me to elevate, I got to bring others with me. Because you don't elevate by yourself.
You don't.
Okay. You don't elevate and go alone. Right? You want to go fast, go by yourself. You want to go far, man, take a whole bunch of people with you.
Hold on, man. You're not finna say that and keep talking. Repeat that again. Repeat that again.
If you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, take a whole bunch of folks with you.
Whew, Jesus.
Take a whole bunch of folks with you. Man, elevate everyone. And everyone's not going to see it. Everyone's not going to want to get on your train. Because some people want to stay where they are because it's comfortable. Right? Because, what we do, it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. Oh, someone told me no. And did that no hurt you? Are you bleeding? Are you crying? But then that person who told you yes helps propel you to where you want to be. So when you talk about elevation, man, put them arms out, lift them weights, take people with you.
Man, you dropped so many nuggets in there for us all to dissect. First of all, it's not going to be lonely at the top for Ben. It's only lonely at the top because you choose not to take people with you. You have to pull others up. And as you said in Ravens right there, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, take a whole bunch of people with you. Because you got to remember, this life is a marathon, not a race. And too many of you going too fast. Matter of fact, too many of you are going too fast through life just to arrive safely at death, which is the number one thing you're scared of. You need to slow down. Elevate and pull people up with you because you're going too fast just for that life insurance that you're paying for to arrive safely at death. Slow down, take others with you as you elevate together. Let's do it as one because it takes the team aspect. Ben, I can't even. You gave us a lot right there. Pretty soon I'm just gonna turn this off and let you run the whole show. This should be the Ben Jackson, the travel coach TV show.
Oh no, definitely not, man. I appreciate being on. Appreciate it,
man. You have been dropping nuggets all night, but I well, first off, because I want to thank everybody that's still tuning in. If you're just joining us, we were Ben Jackson, the travel coach. I'm sorry, I resaid that. Ben Jackson, the servant leader travel coach.
Very servant leader.
And he's explained to us how not just in the travel business, but in life in general, if you want to get ahead, you got to take people with you. You never go anywhere by yourself. Pull people up. But he also says you have to want it. Like he just stated, if you come to me and ask me for the money to help with the business and I give you the money, then it's my business. You have to want it just as much as you want other things. Because let's be honest, when we want things, it's Christmas time and it sucks. We all hear it. Don't go all crazy, going bankrupt, spending everything, and then be broke for this one particular day. And sad sake, people still do it. You find a way to get this money for these Christmas presents and whatever else you want in life. You need to find that money or whatever that time is to invest back in yourself so you can join a team and build your network with individuals like Ben. Now, Ben, I
Yes,
want to
sir.
know. I gotta know. Because you've been dropping these nuggets all day long, all night long. Goldie has chimed in talking about thank you, Ben, because we love it. I'm talking about you inspire so many people that people like Raven, she only wants to take people with her.
Good for her. Good for her.
Now, by you dropping these nuggets, can you give us? I need one. I don't care whatever it want to be, Ben. I don't care if it's travel. I don't care if it's life. I need you to lace us up with just drop it on us something to not just elevate, because we covered that, not just inspire people, not just motivate. Can you give us something that's going to empower the people, whether it be through coming to talk to you or anybody else, empower people to start living in their purpose?
Okay. And I'm going to do that, Billy, and I'm going to piggyback off of something you said that will empower you. You talked about your why. And I love acronyms just as you do. And for me, why stands for what has you. Right?
Whoa. Say that again, Ben.
Why stands for what has you.
Ooh, what has you? What has you?
Okay. What is it that has you? What keeps you up at night? What is it that when you're at work and you can't focus because whatever your why is that powerful? See, because your why, it should make you cry, but then it should be the driving force to make you fly.
Ooh, hold on, Ben. Say that again. You hit us with a ball right there.
Okay. Your why, it's going to make you cry, but it should be the driving force to make you fly.
Man.
Because you want to take that why and you want to go with it. So write down what has you. What has you right now? Is it debt? Is it some sort of addiction, affliction? Is it what has you? What makes you cry and stay up at night? And then take that, bottle it, internalize it, spit it back out, and now let it take you to wherever your end zone is.
Ooh.
Because my why made me cry. Man, I was debt, lost. Man, I had gone through divorce. Man, losing everything. You know, we all been through that time where it seems like, God, what did I do?
Yeah.
Right? The enemy is winning.
Yes.
Right? But then I had to find my why.
Wow.
And then when I found my why, and after I did a whole bunch of crying, because men, we do cry, believe it or not, ladies.
Yeah, we do.
Okay. And after I did a lot of crying, I said, you know what? All right, time to wipe them tears away.
Yeah.
It's time to start flying now.
Wow. Ben, I'm almost speechless over here because I talk about why all the time and you dissected it and broke it down. Because the why is what motivates you, it drives you. We get that. But nobody ever said it and took it to the point of what has you. And like I said, my brother Tim Robertson, my boy Carl Fox, they out there talking about rap songs. You dropped the bar with that one.
Mm-hmm.
What has you? What has you crying? Oh my goodness. You got to understand, you're crying because of that why, because you know you're not living in your purpose. Instead of letting that why, what has you, allow you to start flying in the purpose that God has designed for you. Man, Ben, you have dropped the nugget on us all. Ben, I say this so much, I'm going to have a reunion tour eventually because I swear every time a guest comes on here, I find a way to be like, we got to have you back because I swear the time runs so fast. You'd be like, where did it go? So I got another idea. I'll bring that up. But anyway, we gonna have to have you back, Ben,
I
because
would love it. You
you
named
dropped
it.
in so much for us.
Name the day and time, and I'll be there, sir.
But in the meantime, because I can't do that to the viewers, I need you to once again, because we never know when that time is gonna come. And some people are sitting there, especially after the nuggets you dropped, realizing I need to start flying now. Because I know what has me, and I know what I need to do to stop this pain and these tears so I can take off flying. But they might need to talk to you again, Ben. So can you please, one more time, tell everybody all the different ways that they can contact you?
Of course. I'm on Instagram as Ben the Travel Coach. Facebook, of course, just simply my name, Ben Jackson, or you can find me as Ben Jackson the Travel Coach on Facebook. You can reach me at email at travelo41, 41 is my basketball number, at gmail.com. Again, that's travelo41 at gmail.com. And hey, y'all, I accept phone calls, texts, don't matter. My team texts me 24 hours. They've been texting me since I've been here. Right. So my phone number is 678-381-3725. So it doesn't matter how you get a hold of me. I would love to coach, train, and develop you. I want to help you find that end zone. I want to help you find your why and tune into that why.
Man, so first of all, I know Ben going, if you call him or text him, he's gonna reply back. Ben was talking to me while he was in the air. I didn't know it until he got there, but Ben will answer. You see, Ernest, he said it himself. Ben will answer. Please reach out to him, because I know he has more nuggets. We didn't get a chance to get them all today, but we will definitely be able to get him back again. Man, Ben, again, I appreciate you. We're not gonna hold you up no longer from enjoying your beautiful stay in Cancun. But we want to thank you, man. We appreciate you for coming on the show. We appreciate everything you do, not just for us, but for others as well. We appreciate you. We thank you for being here, brother.
And Billy, it has been my absolute pleasure, and I want to thank you. I want to thank Ernest for having me on. It has been an absolute pleasure to serve tonight, and that's what I always do, man, is serve.
Now, it popped up again because I can't let it go again. Somebody in the comments wants to know they missed it. Can you please supply that number again?
Yes, my phone number is 678-381-3725.
Man, we appreciate you, man. But hey, Ben, don't go nowhere. I want to talk to you real quick. So stay with us. Don't log off. Don't run out there and go jump into the.
Oh no, I'm not. Right in real 5 seconds, I have to address something. Usher is talking about you and I both like in Dallas. I want to just let him know that, hey, I told him I was waiving the fee, the application fee to join Dallas Nation. I told him I would waive the application fee just for him.
Just for him. Then he probably wouldn't be up there and might not know if the code all cold. That's why he up there, because he cheering for the wrong team.
Right.
No, but stick with me, man. Stick with me.
Of course.
I'm going to talk to you in a minute, but until then, brother, again, thank you. And I will see you on the other side, brother.
Yep.
Man. I'm almost speechless, because Ben, we're not even going to call him the servant leader travel coach. Drop nuggets on us tonight. I'm telling you, amazing. And I want you to know, I normally go on the tail, but I'm not even following up because Ben said enough. If you're sitting there with your why, wondering what has you, and it has you crying, if your why, what has you crying, it's time to realize that it's time to use that same what has you, that why, and start to fly. If you are crying about your situation, that's kind of a way of you understanding that you're not using your gift to live in your purpose. And when you do realize that, keep tuning in, reach out. You can reach out to Ben, you can reach out to me, watch the previous episodes, because everybody's dropping nuggets for you to understand how to use your gift to live in the purpose, so that you can start crying and start using your purpose and your gift to elevate and fly. Once again, I thank you for tuning in. You all have been amazing. I want you to tune in next week as well, next Thursday, but I got a special gift for you. If you remember, and if you didn't, go back and watch. Last week, we had the amazing Raven Thizzle on. Well, I'm here to let you know, Raven has a new show coming out, Raven Thizzle Live. You can watch the promo. It is going to be Sunday. You can watch it through the IBMT network. It will also be streamed on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And it will be at 8 p.m. Central Time. But tune in. You're going to get the promo. And then following that into the future, she's going to start coming on January 2nd. But you got to get the promo. I'm not spilling all her tea. I'm going to let you get it because you know she's amazing. We thank her. We appreciate Ben. And it's time for you to live in your purpose. And why? It's time for you to live in your purpose, on purpose, with purpose, because God has something in store for you. So remember, like Ben says, elevate, live in your purpose. I'll see you next week.
Hi, my name's Billy Graham Jr.
Growing up, everybody thought I was going to be an actor. They're like, you're funny, you should go be an actor. I was like, I can't be an actor, can't you see? What is my purpose? If you're like me, I lost my purpose. I didn't know who I was. I let society put me in a box. I don't want you to be in the box anymore. Because you and you only are the one carbon copy. There is no other you. So how can you be in a box if it's only one you? So you need to steal your power back. Because we gave it to somebody. I want you to say, steal your power back. Steal your power back.
Mr. Graham say, I am an original, I'm not a photocopy.
You are where it begins. It begins with you and only you. You are the director. You are the author of this book. Nobody should be writing your life story. You are the winner. See, a lot of us, we get caught up in wondering when we're supposed to do something, why we're supposed to do something, where we're supposed to begin. But I'm telling you, you are the author of your book, and that's all that matters.
My time here in Kenya has been amazing. Everybody has welcomed us with open arms ever since we landed. Nothing but hospitality, nothing but family. We felt like we were home.